and welcome back to our science class with Teacher Bam. So I'm happy that you're here watching the video. And this morning, we are going to learn another lesson. And before that grade one, we're going to recall first the last lesson that we had. So last lesson was all about sounds around us. And as we all know, we can hear sounds from the people talking, laughing, cheering, shouting. Another one, aside from the people, we can hear it from the people. We can also hear sounds from the nature. And lastly, we can hear sounds from the animals. So that was our lesson last time. And this morning, we have a new lesson. What is this all about? But before that, we have here a very short activity that I am going to show you. So I have here a powder. I hope you can see it. Okay, here's the powder. So all I'm going to do is, okay, do you think the powder is moving? No, the powder is not moving. I hope you can clearly see it. So the powder is not moving. Now, what if Teacher Bam is going to gently push the powder? I want you to look at me. Look what happened to the powder if I'm going to gently push it. Okay, so I hope you can see me. So as what you can see, I gently push the powder. Now, my question is, what happened to the powder as I push it away? Did it move? Did it change its position? Do you think it's changed its position? Do you think the powder moves? Okay, yes. So kanina nandito lang yung powder, right? And then when Teacher Bam gently pushed the powder, oopsie. If I gently push it, okay, so it moved, right? So the powder already gone, na moved na siya, and it changes its position, right? So our lesson today, by the way, is all about moving objects. So that is our lesson today. It's all about moving objects. We can move things. We can move things just like earlier by what? By an object is moving when you're going to push it, right? When you're going to exert effort on it. Now, okay, let's have the next slide. When something is moving, we say it is in motion. So when something is moving, grade one, just like this one, we say it is in what? It is in motion. An object in motion is it is what? It changes its place or position. So again, an object in motion, if it's moving, it changes its what? Its place or position, just like earlier. Diba? The object was in motion because I pushed it. So it changes its place or position. So that's it. Let's move to the next slide. Oh, as what you can see here, there are things that are moved by themselves. There are things that move by themselves. And also there are things that cannot move by themselves. Oh, what are these? What are the things kaya that move by themselves? And what are the things that cannot move by themselves? So what are these? Okay, so force, grade one, the force can make these things move. It is by the force. It's the force that can make these things move. The bird can move by using its force. This man also, grade one, this man also can move by what? By its force, by exerting force in it. Yes. Two objects move. This is now our question. Why do objects move? Do you know, grade 1, why objects move? Okay, so as what we can see here, okay, we have here two questions. How did you move the swing? We have here a video of two kids who are using the swing. Okay, so the question here is, how did you move the swing? So I want you to imagine that you are with your dad or your mom or your sister, and you went to the playground with them, and then you played, you are using the swing. Now, how did you move the swing? Just like this girl, look at this girl. So how did she move the swing? In what way? And what did you do to make the swing move? So these are the two questions that we have here. Now, grade 1, force can be pushing or pulling, yes. But before I'm going to explain about the push and pull, when we say force, force is needed to make an object move. Again, what is needed to make an object move? It is the force. We need to make force is needed to make an object what? To make an object move. If you are going to move something, example, you're going to move the table, the chair, the powder, or anything, even the mouse that I am using, yes, that I am using this time, we need to what? To exert force in it. Force is needed to make this mouse move, yes. And force can move an object at rest. What do you mean by this one, teacher? Force can move an object at rest. What do you mean by this? Okay, it means grade 1. Example, grade 1. Example lang po. Okay. Example earlier, I hope you can see me. Di ba, Teacher Bam already put the powder up here? Okay, on here. So, this object is at rest. It means when we say at rest, it's not moving at all. Okay? So, it says here, force can move an object at rest. So, if you're going to exert force in it, what happened to the object? Did the object move? If you're going to exert force? Yes. Okay. Yes. So again, force can move an object at rest. And force can stop a moving object as well. So it can also stop the moving object. So example, this is a car. This is a toy car. If the toy car is moving, you can exert force to stop the moving toy car. So that's it, grade 1. It needs force for an object to move and to stop the object. Okay, so let's move to the next one. So this is just an example. And also grade 1, force can change the direction of a moving object. It can what? It can change. Okay, from one direction to another direction. Just like this little girl we have here. Look at the little girl. The little girl is moving the object from one place to another. So it changes its direction because she is exerting force. Okay, so that's it. It can change the direction of a moving object. So what are the forces that make objects move? What are the forces? Let's go back to this girl. Look at this girl or these boys. What are the forces do you think that they exert to make the objects move? Okay, we have here two. Yes, we have two. The first one is push. The second one is pull. Okay po, so this boy here is pulling it and this one is pushing the thing here we have. So objects move due to different forces. And the forces we have are push or pull. We have two forces, grade one. Remember, please remember this one because it will come out in your exam, not exam, yeah, also in exam, but of course, tomorrow's quiz, it will come out. So we have two forces. These are push or pull. Okay, what is this push or pull, teacher Bam? So I see in here, when we say pull, grade one, pull, pulling makes the objects move. Again, it makes what? It makes the objects what? It makes the object or the objects move. If you're going to pull something, so example grade one, I want you to push something, anything, anything na beside you. Okay, example, I'm going to push, ay pull pala, pull. I'm going to pull my mouse. I'm going to pull my mouse. Okay, so if you're going to pull something, it will move. That object that you pulled will surely move. And pulling also grade one. A pull is a tug. It's a tug toward the body. Okay, again, when we say pull, it is a what? It is a tug toward the body. Yes, that's it. And when we say, what about pushing, teacher Bam? Okay. What about pushing, teacher Bam? When we say push, pushing makes objects move as well. Okay, just like this video we have here. The boy is pulling something. Yes. And the object that he is pushing is moving. Now, I want you to push something again. Kanina nag-pull tayo. This time, I want you to push something or anything that is near you. Okay, example, I'm going to not pull but push. Okay, example, I'm going to push this table. Uh-oh. Sorry, I cannot push the table right now. Okay, so pushing grade one, it makes objects move. And in pushing, it is a shove away from the object. So it is what? It is shoved away, just like this video that we have here. Okay, the guy we have here or the boy we have here is pushing the object away. So that's it, grade one. It is a what? Shove away. It's shoved away from an object that is pushing. So again, what are the two forces that we have? The two forces that we have are, these are pushing and push and pull. These are the two forces. Okay, so I hope you got it already. So force, by the way, force is also produced by the following. We, aside from pushing and pulling, force also produced by wind. Also produced by wind. Oh, in what way, teacher Bam? Okay, example, look at the umbrella that we have. Have you tried this one? Uh-oh, look at the umbrella. Naku po. So it produces force that makes objects move. And wind makes things go from place to place. So example grade 1. Example lang po ha. Example, if it's really a windy day, the leaves are what? Especially the leaves, the dried leaves, the dried leaves grade 1, it will go from one place to another place because of the wind. Yes po. And the force can make the blades of the windmills, look at the windmills here. This is the windmills grade 1, spin. Because of the wind, the windmills, what is happening to the windmills? The windmills spin. Windmills can be used to pump water or produce electricity. So look at this girl as well. Look at the umbrella. It is because of what? It's because of the wind. That's why her umbrella is nabaliktad. Okay, so wind also. Okay, force is also produced by wind. Aside from wind grade 1, the running water as well. Look at the running water. So when rain falls on a hill, water flows down. Just like this one, just like this video. The water flows down. Okay. Flowing water carries many things with it like soil, stones, leaves, and twigs. So especially if it will flood grade 1, pag may flood grade 1, especially sa mga rivers, sa mga falls, surely grade 1, flowing water carries what? This flowing water carries many things, just like the soil, yung lupa, soil, even the stones, the leaves, twigs, and many more. So, force is also produced by, aside from the wind, running water as well. So, here are the we have here the safety measures when riding a vehicle. Okay, so this is part also of our lesson today. So it's about how to stay safe on moving vehicles. So also the bus or the cars that you have, or the motorcycle, the bicycle that you have, we have here safety measures. We have here safety measures in riding those things. So example number 1, we must observe what? Inside the bus, if the bus is moving, you should hold on to the rails and stay on your what? On your seat, okay? So here is the first one that we need to observe. We have to what? We have to hold on the rails and stay on your seat in riding a bus because the bus is moving. So we should be careful. Next one, number 2, we have here the second one. When riding a motorcycle, always wear a helmet to protect yourself from head injuries. So that's why this girl is wearing her what? A headset. Sorry. It's what? Helmet. Yes, it's helmet. So we should protect ourselves as well because the motorcycle is moving. So we should be careful as well. We need to protect ourselves. Number 3, stay safe in a car. In a car, always wear your seatbelt. Ride in the back. So just like this dog, look at the dog. Even the dog follows the safety measures in riding a vehicle. Wow, this dog is such a cutie. Okay, so just like this dog, we need to be safe. Always wear our seat belt in riding a car or any vehicle. And the fourth one, we must observe that, what's the fourth one? Do not play or shout inside the car. So, do not do it po. So, here are just some examples po of our safety measures or rules to observe in what? When riding any vehicles. It can be a car, it can be a bus, it can be a motorcycle, or even our bikes. Okay, so for your assignment grade 1, all you need to do is to answer page 220. Okay po. So I forgot to recall with to sum up with our lesson today, we are talking about moving what? Moving objects. So we already talked about the safety measures. Please remember these things, okay? Because teacher will be asking you tomorrow about this one. And what are the 2 forces? The 2 forces we have are pull and push. When we say pull, what is pull again, grade 1? When we say pull, it is, okay, I hope you can see this one. When we say pulling, it is, okay. When we say pulling, it makes the objects move. And also pushing, it makes also the object move. But the pull here, it is a tug toward the body. But the push, it is shove away. It is a shove away from an object. So by exerting force, of course, any object can move. And by the way, it is the muscles. Oh, we skipped this one. It is the muscles, grade 1. It is the muscles that help you push and pull, or even lift objects. They produce the force needed to make things move. We skipped that one. Oh, sorry for that. So it is the what? It is the muscle. So aside from that, aside from pushing and pulling, also the wind force is also produced by wind and running water. So now grade 1 for your assignment, it is can be found in page 221. Again, your assignment is in page, oops, you can see it, sorry. Your assignment is in page 221, or maybe in your book it's 222. So this would be your assignment in science. All you need to do grade 1 is, let's try to read the instruction here. What makes, it says here, what makes these objects move? You're going to write wind, water. Again, you're going to write wind, water, push or pull on the blanks provided. So we have here grade 1, the items or the objects. So you just need to write what makes these objects move. Is it because of the wind, the water, pushing by pushing, or pulling? So that's your assignment for today. And tomorrow we are going to have our quiz. So also study and prepare. That's all for today, and have a great day.